No, no, no. The thing was is that I accidentally touched the wrong keys. I accidentally touched the wrong hotkeys on my keyboard, and I turned off the stream. I don't know why I did that. It's like my left hand had a mind of its own and just took it upon itself to. Oh my gosh. I really need to watch where my hand is positioned though. There are times where I would gripe as to, oh no, Twitch is messing up the stream, but this time it was on me. Shame on me. Shame on me for the nonsense that took place there. I apologize to anybody else who was watching this. No, that's totally fine. I have no issues with that. Oh man. Now I need to check something. That was totally my fault there. Gosh.
May the spirit of Arcane protect me.
It's like, Or what is it, Toby? You went in there and ain't what you thought? Now you over there clawing at the bottom of the floor. He wasn't like scratching the carpet. It was just his hand was in the air like I'm in here. It was hilarious. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me.
Can't be just going in other people's rooms like that. But
it was just, to me, it was the claw sticking out like I'm in here. And I was like, Toby, move back. I'm about to open the door. And then he moved his claw from under the door. No. And then that was it. Hilarious, but yeah. He's quick. Yeah.
oh gosh.
Did he come in here at all?
Nah. He actually tried to, and he started clawing at at one of the wires. I'm like, no. You have to get out of here.
Oh, in here?
Yeah, in here.
I can see that. He likes that little wire with the camera too.
But these are not toys. These wires are very crucial to my hardware that I use. And if any of them gets compromised, it's going to take a while for me to get them back.
I might have to go back to spraying him with the water and see. At first he used to not affect him when I gave him baths all the time, but now I haven't given him a bath in a long time. So
yeah,
that might shock him or something, but
gotta show him who's boss.
Yeah, that was just hilarious. I'm like, how did you get in there? I remember one time my old place, came up to my place, and I think that when they got done with the restroom, he might have ran in there and they closed the door. So I'm like, where is Toby? For a long time, I'm like, okay, maybe he'll come out. I don't know, whatever. Maybe he's like behind the couch or something. I just hear this whining. I open the door, he shoots out of there. He had been in that bathroom for like 2 hours. I'm like, Toby, you gotta stop doing that. In that particular case, yeah, he gotta stop doing that. Yeah, I just wanted you to know. I don't think he's gonna do it tonight or anything like that. I think he learned his lesson.
I hate that he ends up getting stuck in there, but he puts himself in that position.
He probably was thinking, I'm just gonna sit in here. And I'm gonna wait till he opens the door. Oh, I think he's asleep. He's probably not gonna open the door.
No, and he had no idea that you were in there, Cat.
And then the thing about it with Toby that's funny is like he could have like literally allowed me to go on this scavenger hunt for him. But no, when I was calling his name, he just put his paw under the door and was like, in here. And I was like, open the door.
Yeah, cats will do that.
But he doesn't do that little boing thing. I had that in Brookside. He doesn't do that. Like pull that little thing, the door stopper. He doesn't do that. But I did see him yesterday open Mom's door like with his paw, just pushed it. So I'm telling him, Toby, you can open the door, but you can't open it from the inside. He knows now.
So that is the story of the cat that is currently in our house. Anywhere where there is entry, he feels that it's necessary to explore. And so, with that exploration, with that curiosity of exploration, he got himself into a situation where I was just subconsciously awake enough to take care of some things and then go back to sleep. Oh crap, I'm in trouble. Oh, run! This is no good. I know. Craziest proverb ever. Oh, this is bad. cats. What are you gonna do about them? What can you do with them? It's like, you really can't help but to adore them. Even when they get themselves in trouble, it's like, I can't be mean to cats. I just can't do it, right? So the first thing I do as soon as I rush up to them and get really close, I pet them. That's all I can really do. It's like, what are you doing getting yourself in trouble, huh? And then I'll be like, okay, I got it. As punishment, I know you don't like being carried very much, so I'm going to carry you for the whole duration of 30 seconds. So let's see how you like that. Starts meowing at me to put him down. To like let him back down again on his feet. No, I am not going to. You have to suffer for the next 30 seconds.
I cannot carry anymore.
Yeah, but I don't think he really minds it. Let's see here. 1, 2. I got 6. I got 6 points out of that, man. This is another thing I used to do. Another 5. Ah. Yeah, I guess it would be like with different breeds, there's usually different temperaments and stuff. The cat that's currently in the house right now is pure black.
I cannot carry
You know, there are some that will see it as a sign of bad luck if it crosses your path. I'm like, nah, that's not the case. This cat is naturally really nice, and as soon as it runs up to me, as soon as he runs up to me, he just starts purring the loudest possible purr that I will hear. I think I can get away with magic rock here.
This must be what Griswold wanted.
He says it with the most dramatic vernacular possible. This must be what Griswold wanted.
Let me see that.
Yeah, okay.
Aye, it is as I believed. Give me a moment. Ah, here you are. I arranged pieces of the stone within a silver ring that my father left me. Ah, I hope it serves you well. Greetings! Hello, my friend. I have no room.
Uh-oh. Am I in trouble here? Oh, I might be. I gotta remember. I gotta refresh that every time. Every time. Hang on, hang on. I got something for you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
No.
You're right. It was risky. It most definitely was. I can't even deny that. Why am I not using telekinesis?
I cannot carry anymore. I cannot carry anymore.
Oh, another Holy Bowl spell. Nice! Nice! Alright. Let me see if I can get this going. You know, I was saying the same thing. I really was. That would be really awesome, actually. But it's like, that might be too much to ask for. Although, in the Hell 2, it would not surprise me if that were the case. We got so many potions of mana here. I'm curious about this thing. I really am. Let me see what I can do.
Hello, my friend.
It is? Oh my gosh.
Greetings.
Alright, so, armor class there. Durability, Ring of Might? Probably not. I think I can actually get away with putting some of these things on the ground. I don't think we're going to get a Chamber of Bone. I don't think we're going to also... I also don't think we're going to be getting the Arcane's Valor either. As much as I would like for that to happen, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm doing it again. Wait. The thesis shall be tested. It shall be tested. Oh, wrong, wrong. Got a leather cap for my trouble. Yeah, they like, what is it? They burst into flames upon death. That's pretty nasty to deal with. Can't be around those things for too long. But I think it's like a 4, maybe 5 second firewall there. They leave upon death. Oh gosh. Now that I think about it, I think he did start working on that. Working on the first Hell mod since 2006. That's a very strong amount of time. Oh no, we don't have Valor. We do not have Valor here. It's unfortunate.
I cannot carry anymore.
Because if I recall correctly, Valor is always on dungeon level 5. If only there was a mod specifically for the Hell 1 that actually gave us access to all quests here. Hey, Seppi! It certainly has been a while. How have you been? Oh my gosh. Why am I in so much trouble here? I'm putting myself in so much danger here. Okay, there we go. And I think that's better. Okay, I think that's better too. Where's... I don't know where the Inferno spell is. There it is. I'm doing alright today. How have you been? snap. Ghost Shrine? I figured. Oh, they're weak against it. Okay, that's what's up. Yep, indeed, there is Diablo 3 with the early beta phase. I haven't actually tried it yet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's Mordor for us. He changed certain principles around. And as veteran Diablo players, we got to maneuver around it, find some workarounds to our advantage. Let me see. I wonder what kind of Ghost Shrine this is. Okay, so that's an increase in dexterity there. I'm currently at 17, base-wise. Okay, we're not doing that, are we? Yeah, I think we are. K is for Inferno. There we go. K is for Inferno. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Okay, D is for Arcane. K is for Inferno. L is for Lightning. Noted. Okay, and I know I is for Inventory. No! Wrong spell! Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, most definitely. No question. Yeah, now that you mention it, Yarl, I actually can't get that out of my head now. Seeing what the holy fire, like, what was it, like the holy wall would look like. I just imagine it would be like the same color as Holy Bolt, with the same animation as Firewall.
No.
And then it'd be like a Holy Force Wave. Just to push back undead. It may not necessarily be a big damage dealer, but it can knock them back. Crazy stuff like that. Bonus. Come on. Oh, there's nothing in there worthwhile. Nothing there. That may very well be an interesting idea to him. Oh gosh, I'm out. Oh, there's so much I gotta get used to. We also are. You're weak against Arcane or something? Yeah, you're weak against Arcane. Oh, freaking A. What am I looking for now? Inferno. Wrong spell. Although, to be fair, I will say that the Hell 2 may very well have taken much less time for development because everything, as far as the base goes, was already there for him to work on. He really wanted to make sure that there was a clear difference between the Hell 1 and the Hell 2, which there is. But what would be the difference between the Hell 1 and the Hell 2 when it comes to 3? What's going to be made different there? What can I do to get myself out of this situation? Just a simple firewall will suffice, I think. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely help out. I don't really care for the light bow anyway. I don't know why I tried to pick it up. Oh, wrong spell! Wrong spell. Gosh. That's savage. That is savage. Are you weak against fire? Oh yeah, you're weak against fire. Uh-oh. The thing I want to do is hug this door here. Snuff out of that. I think we got him. I think we got him, boys. I think we got him. And I got a level up on top of that. More points to magic. More points to magic. Oh crap, I keep doing that. I keep forgetting about how short this window is.
I cannot carry any more. Hello, my friend.
Something about these daggers here? I know that's for
Greetings.
the assassin. This is for the assassin. That's for the assassin. No, that other one was for the gladiator, I believe. But I don't really care to hold on to bones for very long. Or anything else I cannot use. Alright. Stone curse, haven't met it yet. Same thing with holy bolt. That's another stone curse. I gotta be at level 16 for that. I got 2 more levels to go on that thing. What can I do? What can I do apart from continuing to fight the good fight? Alright. Wait. I think we're here. Wait. Almost got the important thing. Alright. Yo! Hey! Hang on. I'm gonna take my other items there too. That I have waiting for me in town. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do all that. Oh, wrong spell. Wrong spell. Shame on me. All that. I'm guessing that's how it's going to remain for the time being, because if I recall correctly, that's how it was with the first stage of the Hell 2, regarding looking very similar to the Hell 1. So he's going to have an idea on where to go with it, and then we'll see how that idea pans out, with each corresponding patch as the years pass. I think that's usually how it goes down, though. Wait, 1, 2. That certainly sounds interesting. I'm sure he'll have an idea on where to begin with it, and from there...
What ails you, my friend?
Oh gosh. I can see that. I can see that being a thing. I keep doing that to myself. I need to quit. Alright, that should be good enough. Keep hitting buttons on the top row of the keyboard. My bad, guys. I really need to stop doing that. Well, I can at least see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying, and that's totally... I can see where you're coming from with that. I really can. I don't say much to him myself. I really don't say much to him. If I had any issues, I usually complain during my live stream. Regarding Diablo? Okay, so it must be for the Hell 2. Okay, the Hell 3. Never mind. I think, if I recall correctly, the way to play multiplayer with other players is with 0 tier still. It's been a while since I used 0 tier. I've also switched PCs since then. I think it was Tungo back then. The problem with Tungo is that all their servers shut down. That was a real shame because Tungo was just surefire access to playing online with everyone. Well, anyone who wanted to play. I had fun times there. I think I still have those videos on my YouTube channel where I used to play multiplayer with people.
Beyond the Hall of Heroes lies the Chamber of Bone. Eternal death awaits any who would seek to steal the treasure secured within its room. So speaks the Lord of Terror, and so it is written.
That definitely does sound like fun. I will admit. All monsters are cleared. All monsters are out of here. Because that's how we do the thing. Alright. Uh-oh. I'm tripping, y'all. I'm tripping. I'm gonna get capsized here. gotta restart that because I messed up from the beginning. I gotta cast that like straight away. Obviously, got to use my mana sparingly here. No small bow here, please. Thanks. Yeah, that's true. I know. My brother and I, when we had two PCs in the same room, that's pretty much all we would do. He'd get back home from work, I get back home from work, and we would just do the two-man LAN. Huh. I wonder if I'll actually get one. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, back to it. Decided to take a risk and not use the menu key there. I wanted my mana to be regenerated. Alright, so let me see here. Oh crap. Another one of those. Spellcasters don't chop wood. Why are hatches dropping for spellcasters? What am I doing? Yo, like, what's up? Wrong spell. Dagger. I swear that other guy, or that other skeleton, was timing it properly. For every time I fired a holy bolt, he was a step out of the intended area, the intended target zone. That works too. Tactical retreats are awesome. That's not where I was aiming. The entire time, that's not even where I was aiming. Come on, game. Help me out here. Alright, what's up? Useless dagger is useless. If it's a basic item, it's very much useless. Unlike the Hell 2, I will say that about the Hell 2. You can enchant your basic items. Give them purpose. You cannot do that in this game, though. Oh, there it is.
I have no room.
Okay, I see that. That's the spell I was waiting on. Hydra spell.
I have no room.
Although it is costly in mana, I will admit that. It's a surefire way to let you know if there are monsters weak against fire nearby.
Carry anymore.
Because if there aren't, it just simply won't fire. I'll take this for now. Crown of Thorns here. Yes, sir. Big time monster detector.
I cannot carry anymore.
Got 4 more monsters to go. Another monster or 2 down here. So that's 2 objectives complete. Let's go to town. See what kind of trouble we can get into with these identifications. I didn't mean to do that.
Hello, my friend.
Oh my gosh. Got a cap of the void here though. The downside to the Crown of Thorns is that I do take more damage, whether it be melee or ranged. And then, what is it? We have 13 in comparison to 5. So, you have the crazy additional 8, right? And DFE is at 1 in comparison to 2. And what else do we have? That's an issue. I don't want the DFE to be +1. I definitely don't want that. And I do believe that 307 is a whole lot better than 273. That is a 34-point difference. I will take the 34-point difference. It doesn't mean I don't want the Crown of Thorns to be more... What is it? Yeah, that is definitely a win.
Greetings!
Armor class versus undead. It may sound nice. The thing is, I'm not trying to get hit by undead to confirm the armor class.
I cannot carry any more. Hello, my friend.
Well, although we do get more dexterity, that's the only real plus side to that. I'll hold on to the Shield of Might for another class later. Let me see here. Menacing Amulet. See, that random 1 to 260% damage, I don't think that even applies to magic. I think that applies only to melee. These are nice starter items. I can say that for sure. That was another thing I enjoyed about the Hell 2, is that you could get some crazy starter items for classes that do some crazy, insane amount of damage, right? I think there was one time where I had an assassin outfitted to where they were able to do around 300 damage at level 1. It was a long time ago, but that was just a testament on how itemization can get in this game. RNG willing, you'll find a simple dagger in a dungeon level 22 that'll have insane damage properties on it, but it'll have a very low stat requirement. So a character, whether it be a monk, assassin, a gladiator, yeah, that is pretty cool though. I do like that. That is pretty cool. Well, I gotta say that you're not missing very much. And this is coming from someone who has played it since 2013. It left a lot to be desired. I need to hurry up and kill these guys. I am glad I encountered Chamber of Bone. That's like the only way I was gonna get the Hydra spell. Which reminds me, why am I not using that more often?
See not. Vision milky, then eyes rot. When you turn, they will be gone, whispering their hidden song. Then you see what cannot be. Shadows move where light should be. Out of darkness, out of mind.
Hey, Subway Jill. Thanks for the follow. I really do appreciate that. How are you doing? I hope all is going well for you this Thursday. Is it a chain aggro? It is a chain aggro. Alrighty, sir. You take great care. I do appreciate you stopping by. As always. Let me see. I will say that vanilla is definitely a whole lot easier. Well, the Hell mod is a lot more unforgiving. If you build your stats wrong, you will definitely notice a huge shift in difficulty. I'm playing a Mage character here. I know in the vanilla Diablo it's called Sorcerer, but it's called Mage here. And the huge difference is that Chain Lightning has been removed indefinitely, forcing you to use other spells. And there isn't a whole situation with there are monsters that are resistant to lightning here or there. They're either immune or otherwise. There is resistance, but there's a lot more immunities in comparison to resistance. For instance, this character I'm dealing with now is immune to magic. Indeed, it is definitely much more tactical. And the AI intelligences, and I want to say that the AI capabilities are really sharp in this one, so you have to watch out for that. I don't think I'm going to be encountering Zar the Mad here. Another thing that this game does is it combined the principles of Hellfire and Vanilla and very much put them together. So you're going to be seeing creatures from both Hellfire and the original Diablo. I can only cast 2, not 3. I need to stop wasting mana. Now the cool thing about, now one of the cool features that this game has is that any monster that is weak against a certain element, if I can actually position this wall correctly, you'll see what I mean. First things first, I need to actually replenish my own mana first. Get the mana shield going again. Not get stun locked while I'm trying to show you an example. There. He cannot access any further because he's weak against the fire spell. But what I can do instead is a cheesy tactic like this. Take out monsters that way, but at the same time I have to be aware of the mana cost. But there is definitely difficulty in this game. And it becomes more significant with each passing difficulty you're in. But cheesing the AI only really applies when it comes to spells that regard their weakness. Otherwise, it just won't work very well. Like a boss, for example, here, Melchior the Fat. Not sure why he was named that. Gotta talk to the dev about that one. But in any case, keep him locked against the wall. And just go to town with ranged attacks or spells that regard their weakness. Fire bad. What was I planning to do here? Another cool feature is that this game actually allows you to regenerate your mana and health. And it regenerates even faster when your character stands still. There's another variation of the Hell mod known as the Hell 2, where that can actually increase depending on what kind of gear you have. Whether it be life regeneration or mana regeneration you're searching for. You weak against fire? No, you're not weak against fire. You're not. This will probably work better. There it is. I got him. Now the tricky thing about undead in this game is that unless it's a unique, chances are the normal undead, even the minion version, even the minion variation, I should say, is immune to magic, fire, and lightning. So the only thing that can harm them are undead spells. And this is the only undead spell we have in our arsenal as a mage for the entirety of this game. Apart from Holy Nova, which you can get, but it's a very high magic requirement in order for you to read the spellbook once you obtain it. I want to save here because I'm going to encounter some rather nasty creatures. And I got to keep in mind I can only cast up to 2 at a time unless my spell level is much bigger. And my spell level is much higher. I'll be able to cast up to maybe 5 of them at a time. Nope, I am not doing an Iron Man run. It's just a casual run. Another key difference is that anyone who looks forward to duping in this variation... Oh crap, this is bad. Okay, I got the spell. I got the spell going. Oh, I might be in trouble. Am I in trouble here? I am. I gotta. That's why I saved the way I did. Another thing in this game is that you cannot save for as long as you're in battle. See, the save is completely disabled here, and as long as you see that Q in the upper right hand corner. I'm playing kind of foolish actually. I'm usually a lot better than this. What I was trying to say was, you cannot dupe in this game like you could in vanilla. As a matter of fact, you cannot dupe anything at all. The principles are very different when it comes to amount of damage that's being dealt, the amount of... What I want to say is the amount of health the monsters have, the amount of damage that's being dealt. There are a great deal of revamps. There are definitely a greater number of quests for you to do in single player, which is why I actually enjoy playing single player. But I used to enjoy multiplayer until I haven't heard of another way to play multiplayer with other people. And the only way that was able to be done back then was shut down. It's not your typical BattleNet arrangement either. So naturally what I would do in this situation is a tactical retreat here. So far, it's working decently.
I cannot carry anymore.
Oh gosh, here we go again. Oh my goodness. This spell cast is actually quite precise. Yeah, most definitely. As a matter of fact, Yarrow and I were actually talking about that. How land was the coolest thing to do. The two players had the computer in the same, had their own PC in the same room. Well, if there was just more than one PC in the same room, we would have a whole lot of fun with that. And my armor is officially red. Alright, I got the full 10. Nice. That's fine. The vanilla days? I can see that being a problem when it came to the Hell mod. LAN party for the Hell mod was quite an issue. LAN party in regards to BattleNet, I think even with a pseudo account, you could still pull it off.
Not enough mana.
I think I'm almost done with this quest, though. Alright, I'm officially done with this quest, I think. That's an amulet of the broom, I believe. And old habits die hard, as I'm used to not having a stash in this game. That's another thing this game actually provides you with, a stash.
Greetings.
I can get away with repairing all of this.
Hello, my friend.
Additional 8 to magic there, which is pretty cool. I think it's going to be a light radius cancellation there. Additional points to strength there. I suppose armor piercing is not too bad, but it's a starter item. That was the primary thing to do in multiplayer when we used to play. Because another thing is that, well, similar to the vanilla Diablo, everything was shared. Like all the drops were shared. So if there was anything that no one was able to use specifically for their class that they were playing, they just drop it on the ground for someone else to pick it up. There are 6 classes here, 6 of them. I can name them all for you. There's the Paladin, the Gladiator, the Mage, Assassin, Monk, and the Scout. Scout, as you can probably guess, is really the bow and arrow type. They may cast a few spells from far away. Gladiator is primary melee. The weapon that they really thrive, well, they really thrive in dual wielding in this game, as well as wielding the axe at a relatively fast pace. As a matter of fact, I can probably get away with showing an example as to what my gladiator can do in some situations. So this is Troll. It's telling me that it's immune to both magic and lightning, but if I were to apply Holy Bolt spell, it's just not going to work very well. The good thing about the basic Holy Bolt, the basic Firebolt spell, is that it doesn't cost that much mana. Yeah, Mage definitely has that versatility for sure. It most definitely did. I mean, it still does to this day. And the cool thing about Mage and multiplayer is that while Gladiators are just, well, any type of melee class really, is rounding up certain monsters, you're able to trap them so easily with Mage. Why am I casting this spell? There we go. See, that's what I was referring to. There are times where I'll subconsciously cast the same spell for about maybe 4 or 5 times until I realize I messed up. It's been a minute since I played the Mage class. I've been dabbling with other video games as of late. He just got one-shotted, I didn't even notice it. That was my fault. But I will say that multiplayer is definitely a lot more difficult. Single player has its difficulties as well. It definitely has its challenges. And multiplayer, the overall health threshold is much, much greater to accommodate for more players being in the game. That's another thing too. I know that there's normally the normal Nightmare and Hell difficulties in the original vanilla Diablo, but that only applies to multiplayer. The 3 difficulties there, and for this game, are the horror difficulty, the one that I'm playing now, and there's the Nightmare. And not Nightmare, I mean Purgatory. That's more of the in-between difficulty, which is highly recommended that you don't skip difficulties in this game, because that difficulty ramp is going to be insane to overcome. So, Horror first, then Purgatory, then Doom. Doom is the last difficulty in this game. keeps telling me no over and over again. I need to get the message, right? So minus 53 to armor there. Good night. I don't know if I want to mess with that. Let me see here. But sorcerers, mages, they don't rely on armor. Not really. Perhaps in the late game, we're in a pinch. It'll be a long time before we reach that. Not really. I'm just talking. Alright, alright. Okay, full holy water there, I see you. We got about 9 more monsters left to kill. Where are these other 9 monsters? Where are they located? What part of the map have I not traversed yet? Which area is considered more on track? Okay, there it is. I got it. So I gotta head all the way northeast. Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. I'll definitely have that to my advantage once I learn the teleport spell, which I believe in this game costs, what is it? It requires me to have 150 magic. That's another thing here as well. That the magic requirement for you to even learn the spell, it's gonna be according to what the spell's capability is. So if anyone's looking forward to getting a teleport spell early, you're gonna find it rather difficult. How in the world did I miss this? I missed all of this right here. Is that Zardamat? I think this is Zardamat. I could be wrong about this though. I'm wondering. Because I know that he's usually in a library of his own. Nope. He's not here. Alright. Can I learn the Stone Curse? I can learn it. Another spell of Mana Shield. Level up the spell. Book of Mana Shield. What is with my choice of vernacular today? Telekinesis. There we go. Yeah, Warp is an okay spell. It's okay. Oh, okay, there we go. We got him. There it is. Okay. I wonder what happened there. Hang on. I'm going to see if I can fix this really quickly. Yeah, the game just suddenly crashed. I do not know what happened there. Well, that's a shame. Even when I love the game. Okay. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to be in that certain area? That was weird. So apparently there's a certain pixel I'm not supposed to stand in. But I'm away from there. Don't stand in that pixel anymore. Can I touch the shrine? No, I can't touch the shrine. Alright, I am moving away from that shrine. That shrine is bugged, apparently. Don't go anywhere near that again. Just don't. Eee, why me? Why me? Hang on. There we go. There was a bit of the game window itself that was missing from the bottom. Well, at least I took care of the main stuff. That's the important thing, I guess. I didn't mean to do that. Main stuff is taken care of. That's the important thing. Wait. Mana Shield is my friend. I'm at that stage where I have so much mana that I want to keep it all. Oh gosh. There it is. No, they're weak against lightning.
No.
Oh, get moving, get moving. Ah. What am I looking for here?
I have no room. I have no room.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not stand in one spot for too long, shall we? Wrong. That's wrong too. Okay, that's better. Now that's wrong. Alright. Gotta level up from that. That's nice. There we go. That's better. There's a spell that allowed me to... What is it? That allowed Hydra to use Lightning Bolt. If they actually allowed Hydra to use Lightning, that would be pretty cool. To it. Alright. And then I think it's lightning here. No, it's not lightning. Come on. Okay, there we go. As you can probably tell, I'm not much of a mage player. more of a melee kind of person. And so I just like to get up in people's face and wreak havoc that way.
I have no room.
And that's the umpteenth hatchet I just received. Y'all will probably be laughing about that. Yeah, but I can definitely see that hatchet being there. I'm like, golly, man. Really? What's going on? Let's just go to town. See about identifying this.
Friend.
Okay. Spells are increased by 2 levels. Plus 6 to magic. I think I'm gonna need all the armor class I can get though. Okay. So the RNG was set to random with the new RNG mod, which is pretty cool, and at the same time, it leaves me in relatively particular scenarios. It really does.
Greetings.
Okay, and that's something that we can actually sell for gold. That's another difference there, actually. I don't think it has. I really don't think it has. The usual 50 gold just to look.
Over here.
I can't do anything with this.
Over here.
That's the same thing.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Oh gosh. Somehow I managed to get out of town. Get out of town. Wrong spell. Wrong spell. There we go. I gotta remind myself of that. Wrong spell at certain times. But there is a Discord that shows much better Diablo Mage players. For sure. I guess the only real downside is that I haven't seen him stream. Okay, that's good. I thought it wasn't hitting him at first until I noticed the grunts there. Oh crap, why am I doing that? I haven't used these upper row keys in quite some time. What kind of ring do we have here? Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to. I could probably use this at a much later time. When my stats are at a greater value. Because right now, as you can see, my strength and dexterity are not really all that high. What is it? My current will be at 21 and 27. And my current magic will be at 130. But this requires me to have minus 10 and minus 11. Come on.
No.
Yeah, I can't use that. I probably can... Nope, can't use this either. I gotta start leveling up my vitality. But Fire Blast is a good spell to have. I can say that. Now, can we not do this, please? Just stand in one spot? Okay. Yeah, glass cannon. The cheese strat, I think, is working. Wrong. That's wrong. Angles. Okay, I think that's more dexterity there. Another point to dexterity, I guess. I'm gonna wait until this actually goes down. Good old Staff of Fire Blast. The only downside is that there's only 39 charges to it. The Rune of Blaze is definitely a nice rune. But you gotta know exactly when to use it. Because if you use it against enemies who you had no idea was immune to fire, it just does nothing to them. And that's just a waste of a rune. So that's another thing this game does. This game actually does. It occasionally drops runes of various types. And that includes runes of Etherealize. Unlike the vanilla Diablo. And while I do believe that runes of Etherealize are really cool, I think they only last for a duration of maybe 20 seconds. Or is it 15? One of the two. Somewhere between 15 and 20. It does work wonders against Uber Diablo and Doom difficulty. I can say that. Alright then. Oh, another thing that this game does is that depending on what dungeon level you're on, you gotta be very mindful of the traps here. It's not going to tell you straight away that, oh, this is a trap chest, unless you have the ability to see that. Like, let's say with the Scout. Scout automatically has that skill known as Seeing. which allows them to foresee traps, foresee monsters that are lurking behind the door that you intend to open. Assassins, however, yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm referring to as scouts. The scouts in this game are what considered to be what rogues are. Oh gosh, let me get away from these guys. So yeah, scouts are rogues in this game.
No.
Hey, what's up? Doggone RNG from partial recovery. You really have no idea what kind of RNG you're going to get from partial recovery. There are times where it may work for you, but I feel like most of the time it works against me. Save the game.
No.
Okay. Something about vitality. I got you there with vitality.
I have no room.
Alright. I got you. Relative phasing. More relative phasing. Alright.
Hello, my friend.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. It gives you that reset. Taking away 1 point from each of your stats so you can rearrange them to how you see fit. But it's only the one chance you get when you get the shrine. I'm sure we'll be encountering more of those shrines later. Another melee item. Nice. This is also melee. But this is resistant to lightning, which is actually useful enough to where I can switch it onto my mage if I so chose. And my resist lightning is maxed out if I were to do that. So that is interesting. Okay, Staff of Telekinesis. I wonder what kind of trouble I can get into
Hello,
with
good
Adrian.
friend.
I already have those two spells here. Firebolt, Lightning Wall.
Hello, good friend.
I already got Lightning.
Hello, good friend.
That's another thing that I'm usually guilty of doing. The reloading tactic. You get to see what kind of spells that she'll give you access to, depending on what dungeon level you're on. So in this case, it's more of ring spells this time, as well as Mana Shield, Bone Spirit.
Hello, good friend.
And when I descend further down, I'll be able to have access to lightning. I mean, not lightning. I meant to say teleport, as well as a variety of Nova spells. So that's pretty cool.
What ails you, my friend?
Wrong. That's wrong.
Hello, good friend.
I'm thinking by the time I even learn the Fire Blast book, and by the time I even get to a certain dungeon level, I don't know if I would rush to teleport. If I ever get the spell, that would be pretty cool. I can't say that I'm rushing straight away though, because this is a really high stat requirement of magic. Regarding magic, I should say. Why am I casting that multiple times if it's actually going to do something? Okay, let's go. Well, that's the shrine I already went to. Come on. Oh, okay. I see you. Anything here worthwhile? No. 56 more monsters to go. Now I know that Charge Bolt is RNG based in terms of where it's going to travel, and at the same time, it's my most cost efficient spell in terms of the lightning element. So that's why I use it. I could go to lightning, which actually does slightly more damage, but I noticed that my mana depletes a whole lot faster when I use that in comparison to Charge Bolt. Those who defend seldom attack. That doggone RNG. There it is. I think we got it. Another hatchet. Golly. Apparently this game wants me to play Gladiator. I can do that. Alright. I think that works. Okay, so we're officially out of that spell now. Alright, so the cool thing about these mana charges, physical resistance, no. Fortunately, we have not encountered any monsters with physical resistance. Not yet. Unless we're referring to armored creatures, that also counts, which we will encounter. We will definitely encounter those, and I want to say the Unholy Altar. Unholy Altar is definitely where those things reside for single player. It reminds me of those Undead Knights. I forget what they're called. It's like either Undead Knight or Blood Knight, but they're usually glowing red. And they have a very high resistance to physical attacks, which prompts me to use armor piercing against them. Blood Knights. I figured that's what it was. It's definitely been a while since I played the Gladiator class on all 3 difficulties. The last time I played my Gladiator was back in 2019, so it's all coming back. I figured it was one of the 2 though, either Undead or Blood, but I appreciate that. What am I talking about here? Oh, right. So the thing about the staff recharge skill is that in exchange for my durability, I can restore my charges. But I have to keep in mind that my Wand of Mana, given how short the durability is from the beginning, it's vulnerable to gradually breaking down if I continued with the staff recharge skill in that regard. But I have the full 8 charges again, so in case I run out of mana by potions, I can use that as a backup, if I so chose. Yeah. It really is a double-edged sword, for staff durability can degrade rather exponentially.
I have no room.
Treasure chests in the caves can be a relatively problem. I mean, it can be actually a huge problem there. Yep.
Hello, my friend.
Speaking of armor piercing, that's pretty early for armor piercing. And I say that because the Gladiator really doesn't require that much early. I think his base is usually around 25 strength and maybe 20 vitality, something like that. That's a starting base stat. Right, starting base stats altogether. It has some dexterity, some magic. Well, it has 0 magic starting off, actually. hit this telekinesis real quick on this thing. So that must be an increase in strength, apparently. Was it an increase in strength? Was it an increase in vitality? Okay, that was an increase in strength. By 1 point. I'll take what I can get. Alright, so there's no hotkey for telekinesis, at least as far as I know. The wages of the Sin War.
Take heed and bear witness to the truths that lie herein, for they are the last legacy of the Horadrim. When the eternal conflict between the high heavens and the burning hells falls upon mortal soil, it is called the Sin War. Angels and demons walk amongst humanity in disguise, fighting in secret away from the prying eyes of mortals. Some daring, powerful mortals have even allied themselves with either side and helped to dictate the course of the Sin War.
18 more monsters to go. Here I am being a fool again. Oh, another thing is that when trying to do tactical maneuvers, such as hitting enemies from around this corner here, or a blind turn if you will, that is very commonplace for the Hell mod. Another thing I will say is that I haven't used it very often in vanilla, although I really should have, but the Hell mod constantly reminds me to do that over and over and over again. Another thing I forgot to mention in quest areas is that you cannot save in them, nor can you use a town portal to get out of them until you kill all the monsters inside. Another one of those, but we're down to 2 monsters now. I guess I'll take it. Yeah, you're very much locked in the quest area until you kill all monsters. Once you go in there. Which is highly recommended for you to save the game prior to entering a quest area. Well, okay, I hate that one. If you die in the quest area, you just have to start all over again in that quest area when it comes to that quest. So that's the thing. The game itself actually forces you to consider all the options you have, as well as the situation you're in. There they are. These are the last 2. Oh no. Oh no, it's not like that. You just go back to the spot where you previously saved. So if it was right before the quest area, that's good, because that's where you want to be just in case. I'm wondering right now if I should talk to Pepin and see if I have that, what is it, that other quest area. I'm thinking I should. That's the thing. There are no quest areas in multiplayer.
What ails you, my friend?
The quests in this game are exclusively only to single player. I think that's how it usually was with vanilla Diablo as well. Only exclusive to single player. I say we definitely are. I say we're most definitely are winning. So I will say throughout the course of what was supposed to be 4 hours and some change, a lot has been done in terms of clearing dungeon levels 1 through 8, along with their corresponding quests. What quest did I obtain? There was a butcher. Stop right here. Okay, so what quest did I obtain here? There was a butcher. There was Ogden's Sign. There was the Chamber of Bone. Halls of the Blind. And what was it called? The Tainted Spring, Dark Passage. That's 5 different quests that we've encountered. And of course, 8 dungeon levels from Cathedral, from the beginning of Cathedral all the way to the ending of the Catacombs. Currently, my mage is at level 16. I came across a bug today that has replicated, so I had to stay away from that area most definitely. I don't know why it feels like I had a premonition about me doing all of this, but here I am. I'm going to wrap things up for today. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. If you guys are here. Either or, I'm going to continue this whole thing and see how far I can get from, well, not really how far I can get. The next time, I do intend on covering dungeon levels 9 through 12, as well as 13 through 16, and that'll be including the Unholy Altar. Another thing I forgot to mention, Subway Joe, is that the Unholy Altar in this game also counts as a quest area. So once you're in there, you're locked in until you defeat all monsters. And if you were to die in the Unholy Altar, you have to start all over again from where you previously saved. And the annoying part is that the Unholy Altar is what's required for you to go throughout the story. That's why Unholy Altar as a quest area rubs me the wrong way in that regard. Anyway, whoever was lurking was in the chat. Subway Jill, Uchina. Yes, most definitely. Most definitely is a jag. Utina, Subway Jill, Horizonte earlier. Yarrow, I appreciate you guys. Until next time, you guys stay safe out there.